Hey guys, welcome to Boxing Squared for boxing news and views from around the internet. Promoter Eddie Hearn has hinted a deal between Anthony Joshua and Dillian Whyte is close. He's told the Boxing Voice it's close, Whyte and AJ is close. There is a chance if we don't go April 13 with AJ Whyte, we can still do that in May or June in England. The Jarrell Miller fight is an option for June. It's just a case of weighing up if it's the right time for AJ to come and make his debut in America. I do think there is value in doing that, but you can't really win in this game because people always say Joshua is a homeboy. He'll come to New York and fight this loudmouth in New York. He's then running from the others. I just think at some point he needs to make that US debut, and in the landscape at the moment, this would be an interesting time. It all comes down to who actually wants it. The updated WBC rankings are out, and there's no real shocks or surprises within this latest update. The top 15 remains the same, just a slightly different order, minimal movement for the most part, but Derek Chisora does slip 5 places to 12th, and this will reflect his recent loss to Dillian Whyte. Carlos Takam, who recently had a win on that same Whyte-Chisora card, is up 3 places to 10th spot. Dillian Whyte remains rated at number 1, followed by Tyson Fury, Luis Ortiz, and mandatory challenger Dominic Breazeale at 4. The EBU has confirmed on its website that belt holder Ajit Kabayel will face Andrei Rudenko on March 2nd in Germany. Kabayel had been due to face European Union champion Otto Wallin before Wallin's trainer was attacked in New York. Rudenko has largely been inactive since losing to Alexander Povetkin in mid-2017, with just one fight since in December 2018 against a journeyman. Kabayel has himself been relatively inactive since his breakthrough performance against Derek Chisora in 2017, having fought just once in the intervening period. The WBA regular title holder Manuel Charr is vowing to get back that winning feeling and cut a path to an eventual shot against Anthony Joshua. Charr is set to face Fraser Kendo in March in a long-awaited fight that has been delayed multiple times, most recently because of an alleged failed drug test, which led to their September 2018 fight being cancelled. The WBA will get the winner of Charr Kendo to face the winner of another ordered fight between interim champ Trevor Bryan and Jarrell Miller, although Miller has indicated he is unlikely to enter what is effectively a mini-tournament. A purse bid for that fight is scheduled for early February. Charr says, "I don't care who the WBA throws at me. I will fight anybody, anytime, as I'm a warrior. Of course, I want to have a shot at Joshua. To be the best, you have to beat the best, and I will take care of everybody who crosses my way. I would fight Joshua tomorrow if Eddie Hearn called and asked me to do so. I'm not scared of anybody. I want to compete at the highest possible level. This is the way I've always been. I never back down, so I'm looking forward to meeting AJ in the ring and taking his belts from him."
Stay tuned, the heavyweight champion of the world. Come on, baby.
Polish-American heavyweight Adam Kownacki says he would be open to fighting his childhood friend and fellow contender Jarrell Miller in the right circumstances. Kownacki has enhanced his claim to an eventual title shot with a dominant knockout performance over Gerald Washington on January 26th. Miller, meanwhile, is in discussions for a potential title shot with unified champion Anthony Joshua. Kownacki told BoxingScene.com, "If he beats Joshua and I beat Wilder, then we make the fight of the effing century. It would be me versus Big Baby in Brooklyn. He gets 3 belts. If I beat Wilder, I get the WBC belt. Then whoever wins that fight is the unified champion. That would be a crazy story. We're both ranked in the top 10. We're both around the corner to get title shots, and it's exciting. We're bringing Brooklyn heavyweight boxing back on the map." On Miller's chances of beating Joshua, Kownacki says, "I think his chances are very high. He's a big boy, he's dynamic, he moves well for his weight, he throws so many punches, and he has a hell of a chin too. I think it's great. His chances are very high." Meanwhile, Andy Ruiz Jr., who recently moved to the same PBC stable of heavyweight boxers as Kownacki, is again calling the Polish-American out for a fight, saying on Instagram, "I just believe a fight with Adam Kownacki would be a great matchup to both of us and the fans. We both come to fight. Styles make fights." French media is reporting Tony Yoka's appeal to have his year-long ban lifted for missing multiple doping tests has been rejected. Yoka, the Olympic champion from Rio, was banned by the French Federation for 12 months in mid-2018 for missing at least 3 anytime, anywhere doping tests. The ban only prohibits Yoka from fighting in France, but the 26-year-old says he has no interest or desire to fight elsewhere at this time. The ban will run out in mid-2019. The Dillian Whyte managed prospect Fabio Wardley says he's relishing the opportunity to fight regularly. The 5-0 prospect fights journeyman Morgan Dassault on the Ted Cheeseman card at the O2 in London this weekend. Wardley says, when I signed with Dillian and the team, I said that I wanted to be as active as possible, and they're sticking to their word and getting me out regularly. Right now, I'm in the building stage of my career. My main focus is on learning and developing. I was straight back in the gym after Christmas preparing for my next date. Being involved in a huge event like Whyte vs Chisora 2 at the O2 gave me a massive buzz. There was no stopping me getting back in the gym. Dillian said that I did what I needed to do to get my opponent out of there. He was a good, durable opponent, and he gave me some rounds, which is definitely what I needed after 3 first-round stoppages. I wasn't tested or pushed at all, but the tougher fights will come as I progress. Dillian was happy with my performance and eager to get me out there again. I'm ready to do it all over again on Saturday. I truly believe that I'm in safe hands with Dillian guiding my career. He's someone that I have immense respect for, and I trust his opinion completely. He's been there and done it, been through the thick of it, and for him to be managing my career is a big advantage for me. The advice that he passes on is invaluable, and the sparring isn't bad either. I'm definitely looking at titles in the next few months. I think I'll be ready to start throwing my hat in the mix in around 6 months if I can keep going at the pace I'm moving at. Fighting every 6 to 8 weeks, the Southern Area title and English belts are realistic options for me. That's it from me. As always, drop a comment loud and often. Hit like, hit subscribe, follow me on Twitter, boxing_squared. I'm out.